Welcome back. Let's do question 2. In the diagram, ABCD is a trapezium. This is ABCD, right, with AD parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC, and angle BCD is 90 degrees. Points A, B, and C are given, right? We're not given point D. We're not given the coordinates of point D. E is a point on CA, so that EC is equal to EA. So it means E is the midpoint of AC. We may be required to use the midpoint formula here. So the first question says, determine the gradient of BC. The gradient of BC. So we're going to use the coordinates of B and C. So we're finding the gradient of BC, which is equal to change in Y. So Y at C minus Y at B over X at C minus X at B. Okay, so it means the gradient of BC is equal to Y at C is 7, then minus Y at B, that is 4, over X at C, that is 6, minus X at B, that is 0. So which is 3 over 6, which is 1 over 2. So the gradient of BC is 1 over 2. Right. Even if you use this formula, say Y at B minus Y at C over X at B minus X at C, we are going to get the same answer. Now we know the gradient of BC. Let's do the next question. Determine the equation of the line CD. The line CD, this line here. Right, we're given that line CD is perpendicular to BC because angle BCD there is 90 degrees. So what will be the gradient of CD? It should be the negative reciprocal of 1 over 2. Remember how to find the negative reciprocal? Let's say we have A over B like this. The negative reciprocal becomes negative B over A. Okay, you just change the sign. If it's negative, it becomes positive. If it's positive, it becomes negative. Then the numerator becomes the denominator becomes the numerator. But remember, we can also use the fact that gradient of BC times the gradient of CD must give us negative 1. Okay, and then you say 1 over 2 times the gradient of CD is equal to negative 1. Then you multiply by 2 on both sides of the equation. You still get the gradient of CD is equal to negative 2. But just this, the negative reciprocal of 1 over 2 is negative 2 over 1, which is just negative 2. Okay, so now we have the gradient of CD, so we can find the equation. We can have this y is equal to mx plus c, or we can have this y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1 like this. Okay, we're going to use both methods. We have the gradient, we're going to use the coordinates of c there. So it's 7 because y is 7 there is equal to negative 2, x is 6, and then plus c, which is 7 is equal to negative 12 plus c. Right, transpose negative 12, this side becomes positive 19, so it's equal to c. So it means therefore the equation of the line CD is y is equal to negative 2x plus 19. Okay, right, so y is equal to negative 2x plus 19. Right, we can also use this formula, y minus y1, we put 7 is equal to m gradient negative 2x minus 6 like that. And then y minus 7 is equal to negative 2x plus 12. Add 7 on both sides of the equation. Y is equal to negative 2x plus 19. See, you're getting the same answer. Alright, let's do B. Determine the equation of AD. Equation of AD, hence the coordinates of D. Remember, we found that the equation of CD is y is equal to negative 2x, then plus 19, and then we found that the gradient of BC is equal to 1 over 2. And then BC is parallel to AD, so the gradient of AD is also 1 over 2. parallel lines have the same gradient, so a gradient of AD is equal to 1 over 2. Then again we can use our formula y is equal to m x plus c, or we can use y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. You can use any of those. Right, if you're using this one, the gradient is 1 over 2. We're going to substitute the coordinates of a, so it's going to be 1 is equal to 1 over 2, x is 4, then plus c. So 1 is equal to 2 plus c. Then subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. Negative 1 is equal to c. Therefore, we have equation y is equal to 1 over 2 x minus 1. Okay, that's the equation of AD. If you're using this formula, it's going to be y minus 1 is equal to 1 over 2, and then x minus 4. Right? You can distribute 1 over 2. Y minus 1 is equal to 1 over 2 x, then minus 2. Then we add 1 on both sides of the equation. Y is equal to 1 over 2 x minus 1. See that? That's the equation of AD. Right? And then it says hence find the coordinates of D. Now coordinates of D, we have to find them by solving simultaneously. D is a point of intersection of CD and AD. So we can equate these two. Okay, 1 over 2 x minus 1 is equal to negative 2x plus 19. Right? We want to find the coordinates of D, so it's a point of intersection. Equate the two functions. The best thing here will be to multiply everything by 2, then get x minus 2 is equal to negative 4x, then plus 38. Okay, and then we can add 4x on both sides of the equation, get 5x, then add 2 on both sides of the equation, you get 40, then divide by 5 on both sides of the equation, x is equal to 8. Right, we can substitute into this one or this one, whichever you find easier to use, to get y is equal to 1 over 2 times 8 minus 1. So 1 over 2 times 8 is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3, so this is 3. So the coordinates of D should be 8, 3. Okay, these are the coordinates of D.